I'm David.
I'm Skylar.
I'm James.
And I'm Jordan.
And we are the Virtual Boys, coming at you with a podcast dedicated to all things Nintendo. The Virtual Boys can be found on their website at virtualboys.xyz. There you can catch up with Nintendo articles, reviews, and join in on some great discussions. Don't forget to find them on your social network of choice through links in the website. Also, make sure you subscribe for more. We hope you enjoy the show. Welcome back to Virtual Boys this week. How is everybody doing tonight?
Doing well.
Awesome. Doing pretty well.
It's been a little while since we've recorded, about a week, but we're back this week. Let's just jump right into news today. So this week was the 20th anniversary of the launch of the Virtual Boy, which we're basically named after.
Wow.
Thank you for our namesake.
So, just a quick question. Has anyone ever touched a Virtual Boy here?
Nope. My eyesight's pretty bad, but I've never suffered that severely, so I'm pretty...
I can't believe that people would stare into that screen and it was bright red.
Well, apparently people didn't. So.
But
You had $20 in the bargain bin, like, I don't know how long
Oh,
after
look,
it
a
came
Virtual
out.
Boy. Yeah, this is rare.
It's $300 now.
Yeah. Well, we're hoping that our success isn't measured by the Virtual Boy's success. So
Dead in a year.
yeah, seriously. Let's hope not. Let's hope not.
So yeah, happy birthday to the Virtual Boy.
We promise not to blast red 3D lines at your face. We have 3D
we
graphics.
should start a YouTube channel where it's just red images the entire
Red and black.
Viewing this podcast will not harm your retinas, I promise.
So yeah.
All right, another thing this week, we have Pandora's Tower coming on the Virtual Console tomorrow. Part of the Operation Rainfall.
Operation
You
Rainfall.
know, are you guys pretty excited about it? Or?
Yeah, I haven't picked up Pandora's, and that was actually the one I was interested the most in
Yeah.
of the Operation Rainfall.
Yeah, I've only played the other two, Last Story and Xenoblade.
I watched some gameplay videos of it when it came out on Wii, but it just...
It seems really difficult to control, and
It looks bad, personally. Like, visually, it looks...
it's a Metroidvania game, though, right?
ish. It's not like 2D or anything.
Right,
no.
it's 3D.
Yeah, it's just... I don't know. It just doesn't look as good as Last Story or even Xenoblade.
Xenoblade had some
Xenoblade
pretty
was-
dated graphics.
Yeah, they're all really out. Well,
It still
located.
interests me. I really love the Metroid style type of games, and
Yeah.
it seems darker and edgier than most Nintendo
Oh yeah,
games.
the
So
opening,
edgy.
the one girl eats beast flesh, you
Yeah.
know, so
yum.
to maintain her human form. So
Yes, makes sense.
That just sounds absolutely delicious. But yeah, so that's coming out on the Wii U eShop, I think tomorrow.
It's tomorrow, yeah.
Yeah,
On
well, tomorrow at the time of this
Thursday.
recording, so it's going to
Yeah.
be the last Thursday from the time that this is published. And speaking of Operation Rainfall, Xenoblade Chronicles is being released on the the Wii U Virtual Console in Europe.
Yeah.
So
Just Europe?
yeah, just Europe so far.
Yeah.
For some reason, who knows
Yeah.
why. They just had a huge, release for Xenoblade Chronicles 3D, so I don't see the need, but maybe people just want to play it on a dedicated console too, so who knows.
I already have it on my 3DS, so I don't care.
Yeah, if you have a 3DS, you might as well not get it. But if you no matter what you need better graphics, maybe it's better to pick up it on the Wii. Of course, if you're in North America, then you're kind of stuck with it. But
So do you guys think we'll get Last Story then?
I love Last Story. I
that'd
bought
be
that.
nice.
Would be
That'd
cool.
be great.
Since
I
I
I
didn't
think
manage
Last
to pick
Story
it
is a
up.
better game than Pandora's Tower,
Yeah,
and even
for-
Xenoblade possibly. But
Yeah, I think Skylar here
Possibly.
is the only one that's picked that one up.
I played it all the way through. I absolutely love Last Story. It's
Okay.
really good. It's made by the guy who made Final Fantasy.
Mm-hmm.
Story. It's fantastic.
it was pretty. It sold pretty well in Japan.
It's really pretty for the Wii too. Like the graphics look really good. Like game's polished. It works. It's really nice.
Well, I'll have to definitely give it a play.
You better. In other news, Paper Mario just got its 15th anniversary this week.
A lot of anniversaries lately.
Yeah, a lot of anniversaries lately. And kind of like perfectly matched up.
Paper Mario's anniversary, normal Mario's anniversary. We got
Everybody's ever.
what do you say? Mario Tennis.
Personally, Mario Tennis. But personally, I enjoy the Paper Mario games, at least the first two, more than some of the actual Mario games. Because I'm a big person on story and gameplay, and I really like the RPG style of Paper Mario, especially Thousand Year Doors.
Thousand Year Door was one of the first games that I played all the way through on the GameCube. I just remember we'd go out to dinner as a family sometimes on Friday nights, and I had been playing the game all afternoon, and I was in the middle of like a boss fight or something, so I'd just pause the game, turn off the TV, leave the GameCube running while I went out to dinner with my family, came back 2 hours later and finally beat it. So my playtime was probably in the hundreds, but
Same thing with me in Fire Emblem, because I didn't want to just quit halfway through the level. That'd be terrible.
But I think Paper Mario is very important for the N64 and the GameCube.
yeah, I just wish they hadn't veered from its kind of core gameplay with Super Paper Mario.
I like Super Paper Mario.
I actually really enjoyed the game too, but I think that as a Paper Mario game, it could have had some of the same elements at least some sort of the same.
It's a good
You
game.
get the same story.
Right. It's
The story,
right.
the story. I really have no complaints about the story.
Oh, none at all.
It's just the gameplay that it's not RPG anymore. Or turn-based.
You technically level up, I guess, but
I still think it's better than Sticker Star was, though.
Oh no!
yeah,
I'm not.
I haven't finished that one either, so
there's a reason why
right.
Sticker Star is like $12 online right now.
And that's why it was one of the free titles for
It
the
couldn't keep my
Nintendo Club.
attention. I have the game. I haven't beat it yet, and usually when I play Paper Mario, I'm just, I finish the game outright.
My little brother absolutely loved it though, so maybe it was appealing more to a younger audience.
Maybe I just don't. The stickers are just. I want to be able to attack without having to use the stickers. Like,
How about experience in battle?
that'd be great.
That'd be
What
nice.
about any story at all?
Right.
That'd be awesome too.
Yeah.
And then they announced at E3 the mix between two of my favorite franchises, Paper Mario and Mario Luigi Superstar Saga, and yet it's not. I don't think it's gonna be very good.
You don't
because it's
think
taking
so?
No, because it's taking like the aspects of the two worst games, like Luigi's Dream Team,
Dream Team.
and then
Yeah.
Sticker Star, and they're putting them together. Like if
Dream
it was like
Team.
Thousand Year Door and the first game, or Bowser's Inside Story,
Yeah.
then
Bowser's Inside's great. That one's really good.
I'd be sold, but it looks like
Yeah.
it's the.
I was not a
fusion
fan
the
of
two
Dream
games.
Team's art design or art direction.
But yeah. We'll talk more about Paper Mario perhaps in another episode. So, what other news did we have there, Jordan?
Well, so this week, if I could get the article to come up, a shiny Rayquaza is available on the mystery gift on Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire from the 12th until September 14th.
So, pick it up.
So if your already overpowered team isn't overpowered enough with one Rayquaza, now you get two.
Isn't Rayquaza banned from Uber now?
Oh yeah,
Yes, he
he's
is.
way banned.
Yes, he is.
He's super banned. You can't get him more banned. They had to name a new word for it. It's called Rayquaza banned.
It's a Rayquaza tier.
I wonder how many more Pokemon are going to eventually end up in that tier.
Meta Knight might end up there. I'm just kidding.
Oh, God.
Blaziken, I could see Blaziken rising up in there.
Yeah.
Maybe.
If they give Blaziken a... Oh, never mind. Of course they gave him a...
If they beat Blaziken anymore, then it'll definitely go up
I
there.
thought they nerfed him a little bit.
Did they?
Yeah, in this last update.
I haven't touched
He's
Pokemon
not as
in a
strong
while.
as he used to be. He's not Uber so much anymore.
So yeah, and we have a few more details about the green Pokemon that was seen at the end of the newest Pokemon movie in Japan. That looks like a different form for Zygarde, right? Is that the name?
It's probably just a different form for Zygarde. And we also got a Mega Evolution for Zygarde as well.
Yeah,
So
that's true too.
it's looking like the movie's really focused around Zygarde.
Which it would make sense, though. Because
Yeah.
they really haven't talked about it at all.
But when are we getting Pokemon Z for the 3DS?
I don't think we are. I think they're going to finally deviate away from the
Oh.
third.
You
Who
guys-
knows? Who
Your
knows?
Pokemon game this year is Pokemon Mystery Dungeon.
Oh,
That's
what?
it.
That doesn't count. I'm tired
That's
of
your
this
game this year.
I'm so
Maybe
sorry.
Pokken Fighters next year, but
Hey,
I don't know.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be upset about that. I tell you.
It looks pretty good. Pokken Fighters
yeah.
looks pretty good.
Yeah. And so we have some new news about Super Mario Maker as well. there are sound blocks available that, depending on their position within like the y-axis, how high they are, they change pitch. So you could actually like make a song as you're running through the level, go around you. I mean, that'd be pretty cool. But the biggest disappointment with this news is that you don't get all the tools on day one of the game.
Right.
You unlock new tools every day leading up to the 9th day when you finally get everything. But to unlock some of the other stuff, you have to use the blocks and continue to play the game in order to get them the next day.
Right. You have
That's
to play
so
it for 5
dumb.
minutes every day.
They shouldn't tie it to to time.
Right. We don't need hand holding for this kind of game.
No,
You
we
imagine
don't.
if Minecraft did this, you only get this.
You only
many
get dirt blocks the first day.
Yeah, you get dirt blocks.
Well, Minecraft still kind of limits on what you can do at the beginning, just because you
Well,
have
yeah.
to gather what you
That's
are able
true.
to get.
Okay, so we'll gather the materials in Mario
Well,
Maker.
yeah, I wish there could have been like a different way to do it other than time.
Yeah.
Like as you build each stage, maybe you get more, but not time, because it's kind of like that. But you have to wait till the next day until you can get the new.
What could have been really cruel if they made you have to play the 100 Mario challenge to get all, all
That'd
the
be
blocks?
awful. That would just be awful. And so someone pointed out that based on the blocks that you can receive each day, you won't be able to make Super Mario Bros. World 1-1 until the 6th day of unlocking stuff.
That's such a mess.
That should
So,
be day one.
I know Nintendo's
Yeah.
trying to make like evergreen titles, titles that last a long time with small DLC patches, like what they're doing with Smash Brothers or Mario Kart, Splatoon. But like, why Mario Maker? Why?
Yeah.
Why do
It
you?
doesn't make
is that
sense.
DLC though? Necessarily?
Yeah, it's DLC.
It is DLC.
Huh?
Mario Maker.
No, Mario
no.
Maker's not
Okay,
DLC.
no.
That's already on the disc. That's all there.
Okay.
It's all there.
already
It's
all
just
there.
you have to unlock it day by day. So it's kind of like you still have to wait for it to come out, like with a DLC patch or an update in Splatoon.
Oh man, I would want to just
But-
jump in there and start making Bowser Castle stages.
Oh yeah, that'd be awesome.
I
But
can't now.
Bowser
Well,
Day. It was good.
we'll have to wait until the game actually launches early next month in
And we'll
order
just
for
suck
us
it
to
up.
actually do it. Oh, and
Play
real
it for
quick,
9 days straight.
the pre-order is available on the eShop if you're wanting to get a digital download copy. You can download the majority of the game and then just wait until the game launches to get that final patch of information already. So you can pick that up if you want on your Wii U. Other than that, I don't think there's any other news, guys.
You could pick it up from GameStop and
yeah.
get that poster.
Oh yeah, that poster.
Ooh.
It's a really cool
This
poster.
poster?
Yeah, it shows off.
It's huge.
It's huge, and it shows off like the history of Super Mario.
Is this a
Bros.
pre-order bonus, or do you
It's
just
a
get it
pre-order
with it?
bonus.
Okay.
You can order it online through GameStop, and then you print out a voucher that you take into the store.
Could I
and you
just
can
go to
get it.
GameStop?
Or you
Yeah,
can just pre-order it at GameStop.
Just do it
as
from
well.
GameStop.
yeah.
There's
So
online. There's no point.
yeah, Super Mario Maker is coming out next month. It's going to be pretty good, I think. It should be
Wow, a
exciting.
game from Nintendo finally.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
So,
But since Splatoon,
Splatoon last was it May?
yeah.
yeah,
It was
launched-
May, yes, it
it
was
launched
May.
in May.
Freak.
So yeah, that is it for the news segment. The rest of today we'll be talking about Splatoon. I think it's about time we talk about that. So we're going to take a quick break and we'll be right back, guys.
All right, it's time to talk about Splatoon. Let's go.
Yay.
Spoon.
Such a good game. Oh my
I
goodness.
was really surprised
This is the game I've been waiting for on the Wii U for a very long time.
You
without
were,
knowing it.
you
Yeah,
were
without knowing it.
Yeah, you were very skeptical when they first revealed it.
I was the only believer. It was only me against the world, baby. I was like, this game is gonna be good, and all you guys are like, it sucks. Like
You were the
okay.
hot dog and we were the marshmallows.
You
were
were
just
the
in it for the
popularity vote, but
popularity.
I came back and killed you all.
Right.
But I think it's Nintendo's new. I think it will be one of Nintendo's new great IPs. To be honest,
If they're not in the next Smash Brothers, I'm going to be seriously confused.
They might be in this one.
It could be.
who knows?
They already in their costumes. that was
Stage
advertising
2.
for the
They're on stage 2
game.
now.
Stage 2. You have to buy the costume. Remember, we got to vote to see what we want in the game by buying costumes.
But we talked about Smash Bros. Last week, guys.
Yeah.
I played it a little bit this afternoon before James and Jordan showed up with Skylar, and I love it. It feels fresh. It feels like a little bit to me like Kid Icarus, the way that it controls, except that you can use the control stick as well. I don't know. It just feels smooth. It feels like it moves. I don't know where I'm going with this.
Basically,
like
Sakurai with Kid Icarus wanted to make like a first person, third person, I guess, kind of moving, but there wasn't 2 sticks on the 3DS, so you have to use the stylus for one stick, and then you use the other stick to move.
I don't know. It's kind of standard movement in this game.
Yeah, it feels like a first-person shooter.
Yeah.
Or a third-person
It does,
shooter.
and that's what I wanted to
Splatoon,
get to.
whatever
Splatoon.
It just felt like a good third-person, first-person perspective on the type of
It's
controls.
just there's no way to
There's
get
no
into
way
first
third
person.
person.
Well, I
Besides
think-
sniper.
Yeah.
Right.
And I
But-
think with
That's
Splatoon,
only one gun.
it's Nintendo's way of really coming into online play a lot better. Like,
Well, they still mucked that up a bit by not putting in voice chat.
Voice chat.
I think that's
of
up for
all
debate.
things.
Like, I mean, I don't mind voice chat, but I know there's some people who can be against it.
I should
so,
at least be able to voice chat with my friends without
Yeah.
having to launch Skype or something.
Yeah.
That's a good point. I'd like to be able to yell at silly Johnny when he gets killed 7 times, though.
Some guy on your
John.
team.
Yeah, that's
It's always Johnny.
Johnny, what are you doing?
I don't know about that.
That might be why they took it out.
Yeah, that's probably We're the reason why they took out voice chat.
But anyway, what did we love about Splatoon? What do we love about it? Other than the controls, and it just feels
Oh
fresh.
my goodness! Like going into the squid is just. It's so great when you go down underneath there and you
Satisfying.
can like sneak behind people and then snipe them from the back or whatever. I like to play with the splat roller a lot, so that's basically what you're doing, is sneaking up behind people and smashing them with the roller and just like then getting out of there. It's great. It's awesome.
I really like the squid. Being
Yeah,
able
the
to just
squid is fun to play.
move around and, like Skylar was saying, sneak, and you can dodge bullets by just jumping in and out of the
Yeah,
paint really fast.
be a ninja.
Yep.
I have special gear in the game that lets me to be unseeable when I move around in the ink.
man.
Watch
And
out if you play with
And I
it.
also have a special gear that makes it so when I super jump to another person's location, they can't see where I'm landing. So if I super jump to one of my own teammates' locations, they don't know where I am. So I just land there and just get them before they don't know where I am.
I got you.
It's amazing. It makes me feel like a ninja. Like it's so great. You just sneak in and kill everyone.
And I do like in Splatoon how your objective is not to kill people necessarily. It's to cover the board with your paint.
Yeah, it's new.
It's a new idea, and it brings new strategizing. Because if you just go in there trying to kill people, you're gonna lose the game for your team.
Well, basically all killing does is keep the other person off the map for a certain amount of time, so that you can ink more stuff while they're respawning.
Right.
So.
And that's probably why they did it. So that kills don't have anything to do with like experience points or anything. It's just you kill people just to get a higher advantage in the game, but the game is about splatting everybody or splatting the entire stage and keeping the majority, controlling everything.
And Splatoon.
I'd like more game modes to be introduced, though.
Yes.
Yeah, for real. Like we need a few. Actually, I wouldn't mind if they did have a mode where it was about killing or taking out a certain amount of people,
Yeah,
like
that
a
would be fun.
survival mode or something.
Okay.
That would be fun.
Last team standing.
Yeah, 'cause that's how I played Star Fox Assault.
One of the great things about games like Halo and Call of Duty is that they just have tons of different types of
Yeah.
modes to play. I love, I can't remember what it's called in Halo, but the one where it's basically infestation?
Infection.
Infection?
Yeah.
Where one of you is a zombie trying to infect
Yeah,
everyone else.
dude,
That'd be
was-
fantastic.
No, yeah, I know. Yeah.
Splatoon.
that was
Especially since
fun.
you can hide as a squid and everything. I would really love
Yeah,
that.
that would be so sick. That would be really good.
fun.
See, what other... They have a capture the flag mode, too. But I guess there's kind of like one in that in Splatoon right now. They have, it's called tower control. You go back and forth with the tower. You try to claim it and bring it back to your side of the field.
Yeah. That's like capture the flag.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
I think the story, like, there is like a small story mode, but I think with the success of Splatoon, they're gonna make there's indubitable there's gonna be a second one eventually, and it's probably gonna be coming out every new console kind of thing.
Yeah. I could see that. Well, it depends on what team was the one that made Splatoon. Was it
It was R&D Tokyo
Yeah, it was
3,
R&D.
Group 3.
Group 3?
Because Group 1 was working on Mario Maker. I think Group 2 is working on Zelda, I think, in Group 3. Wait, no, is Anuma's Group 4? I can't remember.
I think I can't remember.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Group 3, like R&D Tokyo 3
Okay.
made it.
So it was in-house, and yeah, okay.
Yeah. It's an in-house game. Basically, Nintendo's like, go wild. We need, we'll let you make this crazy game idea of yours, and we'll see how it turns out. And it sells really well. It's kind of funny because it's a first-person shooter or third-person shooter, and it's doing really well in Japan too. So
Yeah.
Well, especially with the kids as well. Like kids love it.
yeah, that's crazy to me though. Like that's not really a.
We'll probably see
thing.
Splatoon 2 on NX.
Possibly on NX. And I think when Splatoon 2 come out, they're going to make a lot of improvements.
Launch title.
Nope.
Launch title.
Launch title. They're like Zelda's pushed back even further.
Oh gosh,
Oh,
please no. Well, yeah, and I think they're gonna. I think it'd be really fun if they had like a even better story or something like something like that. Halo has. Halo has a very unique story.
Right, now that they have like the main game like hammered out what
Right.
it is,
Yeah.
what they need to do with it, they can start focusing on other things like more game modes, more maps,
More game modes, yeah.
The final boss in Splatoon is really good.
Is it?
It's
I
really good.
haven't finished the story mode yet.
I haven't
I'm on the
either.
last map.
It's worth finishing
Okay.
to just see that boss.
Yeah, I was going to
really
finish it,
good.
but then I ended up moving to a new house, and so I haven't hooked up my Wii U yet.
Yeah,
But
makes sense.
Yeah, story would definitely be something fun for that game. I mean, they have a little bit of lore with the secret scrolls that you collect. So, I mean, they could easily expand on what they've already established. I mean,
Oh yeah,
why are there kids that are squids or something? Like,
yeah.
how did they
This evolution
gain?
process.
Yeah, how did they gain access to weapons that can squirt out ink like
Their
they
own
have?
ink.
Yeah, I mean, it'd be interesting to know if they ever do a story, if that ever comes up, like a kind of origin story or even more lore that talks about that.
Well, and there's like more updates that are coming for Splatoon, and I think there's more that we don't see right now on Splatoon that is going to be content later on.
Oh yeah,
And
Definitely.
so there's that to look forward to. I do wish that some of the updates that we have would have been there originally, like more game maps and
yeah.
more
And like
weapons available.
being able to play with friends in your own little private battles and
Right.
stuff. That's a new feature now that they just added in the demo.
It would be nice to have it originally,
Yeah.
but
Yeah, but it was kind of a way to promise the early buyers, we've got more coming, don't worry, stick with us. It'll be worth your money, and the game will eventually be fully fleshed out.
It's nice it is free though, and they didn't make you
Yes.
pay
Oh, yeah.
for the
It's very
game.
nice.
And
I think they kind of just really rushed release because they didn't have anything.
they had
Mario
Woolly
Maker.
World. That we're getting that one after Europe and Japan by like 2-3 months.
Oh, really? It's
We're
out
getting
in Japan.
it's out
Oh, yeah,
in both
you said,
both territories except ours. We're getting it after Mario Maker by like a month, and it's already out both Japan and Europe.
Huh. I don't understand why we're so bad with release in America, but
Apparently, Nintendo says games don't sell in the summer. That's
That's
what
dumb.
they say.
I
interesting.
think
That's
they
when I
sell
played
more.
video games.
It's like that's
I
what I have
bought
time.
like 4 different games this summer already, like
Interesting.
that I didn't have. I don't know.
Maybe in Japan because, Japan has summer break, but it's not their end of school break.
Who knows
I don't
why?
know.
I don't know. There's some data analysis that have seen the data and probably made the decision. I don't know.
Whatevs.
That or Nintendo's marketing team is suffering pretty bad right now.
anyway, back to Splatoon.
Yeah,
Which actually was a marketing success. I'm just
pretty much was.
Yeah, I heard they dyed pools in Canada, different colors of dye or
Did
whatever.
they?
Yeah, in different malls just for Splatoon. They had Splatoon banners
Yeah,
and they were
I
dyeing
saw
the
images
pools
of
different
that.
colors. Yeah,
That's pretty cool.
yeah, there was a huge marketing campaign. It paid off.
Yeah, for sure.
It's one of the highest selling games on the Wii U right now. I mean, it's not saying much considering the Wii U's sales right
Well,
now, but
Did it beat Smash Bros?
no,
Okay.
No, of course not.
not yet, not yet.
Not yet. Who knows if it will though? Smash Bros is a hugely popular game.
Yeah.
Yeah, you need Smash Brothers if you own any Nintendo console.
Yeah, but with Splatoon, I really like the the hub that they have going on, like the shops and just the feeling.
Yeah.
Feels real hipster, you know what I'm saying?
Feels so 90s.
So 90s.
So 90s.
Yeah, you're in a town. There's news. There are people wandering around. I mean,
Well, just
it's
the
cool.
The
clothes
shoes.
style and however all
you
the
talking about?
stores
That's how
look,
I dress.
all the graffiti. It just looks very 90s.
Very 90s.
Like the hip 90s Electric City sort of just
Everybody's so fresh.
yeah.
You know, they have a skate
Keeping it
park level.
fresh.
You know, like it's very 90s.
Yeah, even some of the word choices that they have in there, like nah. Like I don't know. It's just I read some of the text in that game and I'm just like,
I
why
see
did you
that.
choose to be like cool about some of the text? Like a lot of Nintendo games, it's like very professional English, but no, it's got a lot of
Well,
slang
it'd
in
be
there.
boring with
This game's
That's
got
true.
style. This game's got style.
Got pizzazz.
Style for days. It's really good.
Yeah, Splatoon is just an awesome game. I really think that it bodes well for the future of Nintendo and for the game has a good future ahead of it too. So I think that's all we have to say about Splatoon, really. We're going to take a quick break and we'll be right back with the final segment. Alright guys, so we're going to veer away from Splatoon. And I'm actually holding a copy of The Legend of Zelda, The Wind Waker HD in my hands currently. It was a fantastic HD remake. Fantastic HD remake of the game. They fixed a lot of things. But what games do you guys want to be remade in HD?
Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess.
I agree.
Does it have to be HD?
HD
Because
or 3D if you want
I
to
would
go down
love
that
to see first gen Pokemon in the same engine as X and Y.
That would be amazing.
That would be really good.
Would you want that or would you want them to go remake Generation 4 and then
No, I
No,
hate Generation
please
4.
not
Okay.
4.
No, please.
No, I'm just saying that because that's
Yeah,
what they've
yeah.
been doing. They've been going 1, 2, 3.
Well, I get where you're coming
It's
from,
been a
but
long
Generation 4, no.
To the point where the next game after Ruby was the remake to the first game.
That's true.
Oh, yeah.
So
that's true.
it's time.
If we're
It's time
cycling
to go back
around
there.
like that, it's time for a remake of Fire Red and Leaf Green.
Yeah.
I don't want another 4th gen.
Which
Yeah,
I'm
4th gen
completely
is
fine-
hard.
Fine with.
It
It's not that
wasn't
it's just
hard,
really
right?
boring. They stuck a
wasn't
giant
boring.
mountain in the center of the map and forced you to go through all those cave routes
Yes.
over and over again,
Yeah.
back and forth, with level 2 Zubats.
Yeah, not only that, but like leveling up was pretty easy in that game. I feel and, like it was never hard. Like you could just breeze
You could just
through
get whatever
the
you
game.
want. Yeah,
It wasn't
I
black
was
and white
not
one.
interested in Gen 4.
Yeah, but a remake of Gen 1 in the same kind of style that
With X and Y, yeah.
It would sell well. I
Oh,
think
yeah.
it would
Well,
sell
any
well.
Pokemon sells well. You just print it, and it's basically
Yeah,
like
even if they
printed money.
remade
Even if they
Diamond
made
Pearl,
Diamond Pearl, yeah.
I'd still buy it.
Yeah, it's like
they
it's
probably
Diamond and
fixed
Pearl,
something.
but on the difficulty of black and white.
Ooh, yeah.
That'd be kind of fun, where they up the Zubats, like you were saying, like make harder Pokemon.
Now you have level 50 Zubats.
I don't want to.
There's level 2 Zubats. Whatever.
cares
Level
about
50
that?
now.
Paper Mario 1000 Year Door.
That would be
Oh,
a great game.
Yes.
I would
I don't
love
care
it.
if it's on the 3D or
Let's make it 4K,
Actually,
not just 1080p, but 4K. Let's do it.
I wouldn't mind it on the home console again, like having it
great.
put it on the NX or whatever. But I think that'd be a great.
Yeah. Mario Sunshine would be a nice one too.
Oh,
again.
yes.
Mario Sunshine would be great.
Even Galaxy would look amazing in HD. That game already looks good in
sell
standard
really well.
definition.
And you may want to. They could even go do a third one if they wanted to, really. But,
Mario Galaxy 3.
Don't do it to death.
well,
It's like the new. It's like the new Super Mario series.
But they only have 2 Super Mario Galaxy.
Yeah, that's perfect.
I think they could do another one.
With the
this.
sheer number.
I would rather have them deviate away from Galaxy
Really?
with the next Mario.
I wouldn't mind at least one more. I really wouldn't mind. Just because I think there's more ideas.
At the
to
end of
put-
2, it felt like they were running out of ideas for the Galaxy
I felt
theme.
it was a good place to end.
Yeah.
Okay.
I agree.
Okay.
I agree. It was a good place to end. But going back to Twilight Princess, I think that game
Yes, please.
it was done well enough that I think that it could benefit from new textures.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm watching James play through that game last year at our apartment.
And
I
this
was
is my third playthrough.
is that really the grass texture, or is that the
Well,
wall
desert-
texture?
Yeah, the walls.
Yeah, the walls are atrocious.
The place I noticed it the most was the desert. Like,
Yeah,
there were
the
just
desert for
places where just
sure.
like blocks, like
Yeah.
textile. Like,
It's like,
what?
man, the N64 game looks really good.
Excuse me, I'm playing this on the Wii.
That would be a fun game. It's a darker Zelda game. People are always itching for a darker Zelda game.
And it would be fun to have an HD remake of it. And yeah, there was that rumor a while back about it going on the 3DS, which
Same
is
with
not
Paper
true.
Mario.
Same with Paper Mario. It'd be cool to have it on the 3DS, but I would love to have it like polished and well done as Wind Waker.
Yeah, I think Twilight Princess should be HD, not 3D.
yes, I agree.
Yeah, it deserves.
Thousand Year Door can be 3D. That one's fine.
Yeah, that's fine.
The visual,
Yeah.
yeah, for sure.
That's fine.
It'll
But
hold
I would
up
love to
easy.
see that on a home console again. I love that game to death. Anyway, what other games are there?
Metroid Prime
Oh.
HD.
Heck yes.
Oh yes.
That'd be really good.
I've played through those games so many times it is that I would definitely play through them again. I mean, that would be the second time they're remade. Well, not remade, but like
They didn't
ported up.
remake it.
I
It was
didn't
just
mean
ported.
remake. They ported it up.
They did change a couple things.
And they
in the
fixed a
game.
ton
Yeah.
of the glitches. Like Prime 2, the original release, was super broken. You could glitch out of bounds all the time and just skip past entire rooms as long as you hit the loading zones. I mean, it was completely broken, and they fixed almost all of that in the Wii launch
Not to
and
mention
trilogy.
Ball Guardian.
Yeah,
They
made
nerfed-
Boost Ball Guardian better.
They nerfed him hard.
That was a really hard mini boss for how early in the game that
yeah,
was.
it wasn't even like the legit boss. That was like
Yeah, it was a freaking mini boss. Have you seen Boost Guardian at all, James?
What,
You
is it
want
seeing
the
what?
boost ball.
Boost Ball Guardian. Like, the Ing, the dark creatures, steal all of your stuff
Yeah.
at the beginning of the game, and one of those
Oh.
items is the Boost Ball.
Yeah.
And you actually have to fight Ing that have gained you the powers that they stole from you in order to get the item back. And one of them is Boost Ball. And the Boost Ball Guardian is like boss tier hard, but it was a mini boss in the middle of an area, like not even at the end of the area.
So, oh, you wanted this, huh?
It would
dead.
ram into you with Boost Ball
Ugh.
and would destroy you because you have to be in Morph Ball, lay down bombs to get it, and then as soon
Yep.
as it's hurt and stunned, then you can shoot it with your regular weapons. It was just too
Yep.
hard.
Yeah,
But
unfortunately,
anyway.
I haven't played the Prime series just because I just was I don't know why, but I wasn't able to get a hold of it. But I have watched David play all through Metro Prime 1, and I really enjoyed it. And I have played Other M.
Yeah, we don't speak of that. Just
Wait,
kidding.
that's a thing?
HD Other M. Let's do it.
No.
But anyway,
I tried to remove.
Metroid Prime would be fantastic. All three of them. Another collection in
Yeah, that'd be
HD.
good.
I think that's being a bit greedy there. At least get the first one.
So greedy.
Well, yeah, Metro Prime
Say
3.
Wario
was
World
pretty
in
good.
HD.
That'd be fun.
Let's do it. I
I
don't think enough people played it, honestly. And Treasure made it too, which was pretty rare. It's really good.
Trying to think.
Trying to think back on my
Super
collection
Smash
of
Bros.
games.
For the N64 in HD.
Or Melee.
Melee.
Or Melee.
People
An
would kill for
HD
that.
Melee. With
With the exact
ha-
same engine.
It has to
Yeah.
be the same engine, otherwise people would throw a fit. But
Why did you make Brawl? Why did you make Smash 4 like Melee or Melee like Smash 4? That'd just be dumb.
so Melee,
the same engine.
same engine, HD graphics with online play.
They would sell
See,
so
it
many
would sell,
copies.
but I don't think Nintendo's ever going to do it.
No,
I don't think
No,
they
they probably
hates
won't.
Melee.
Yeah.
Do they? Or is it just Sakurai?
I think Nintendo
Well-
does because every Smash Bros. Games they have to make in the future is competing directly against Melee.
Yep. That's why.
It makes me laugh.
Iwata did too good of a job
Yeah.
with Melee.
Yeah, he did. I thought 4 was done. Super Smash Bros. 4 was done really well though. Anyway, we can talk about that later. But
We already talked about that.
Yeah.
But another game, Luigi's Mansion. Maybe
Oh,
in
HD, yes.
HD.
Yeah.
Maybe longer even.
Maybe.
It was originally in 3D, supposedly, with the GameCube.
True.
So if they did make a 3DS version of Luigi's
I don't know if
Mansion-
that game has enough hype behind it though. To
That's true.
support
it is
an
classic.
HD re-release.
I
was
would
one of
love
the
it.
first.
I would love it.
It was
The
one of the first
second
on
game was
GameCube.
alright.
Yeah.
Yeah, the second game being all right, kind of killed it. To be honest.
Yeah,
No
killed the
offense
hype.
to the game, but I think it just killed the idea of Luigi's Mansion. I don't think we're gonna get another one.
Not for a while.
Not for a long time.
Yeah, any other games?
It's surprising how few HD games we've actually gotten. Nintendo's known
Right.
for doing lots of remakes. We
true.
just haven't seen any.
Is it really? I mean, I know it costs a good amount of money to make HD, but just remakes. Like, is
But
that-
there's so many droughts with Nintendo right now. You'd think that they would just like cash them out as fast as
think?
Yeah,
possible.
they could.
and people would buy
Yeah,
it.
they already have the character models. Basically, I don't think Nintendo has dumped any of the assets of the games that they've built over the years
No.
ever.
No,
Maybe
no.
old versions of the builds, but they still have the character models. They have the world models, like everything. I
Yeah.
mean, they just would have to up the polygon count for all of the character models, fix textures and some other types of models, but I think they could do it. They did it with Wind Waker. And the story behind Wind Waker was literally they wanted to test out which model of Link looked best in HD, and they decided on Toon Link from Wind Waker.
Although we still got an adult Link for
Right.
the next Zelda at least.
Which is weird. But it's kind of done in the style of Wind Waker. Anyway, that's veering off topic. Anything
we
else,
can talk about
guys? I mean,
just real quick about we talked about Mario Galaxy, but what about having Super Mario 64 in HD? Do you think that would sell?
If that happens, I want them to make more stages for Mario 64.
Really?
Make some
Yeah.
new ones. I know
Personally.
they have like a lot of remakes too.
they'd have to
They
do
have-
the HD DS version
Yeah,
with more
probably.
stages than
and
that.
fix the
even.
controls, just so
Yeah, so-
it works better.
I don't know. I know they have a lot of remakes, but I think for Nintendo in general, I think it would sell a lot anyway. So
Yeah,
why not?
Could work. Could work.
it's true. I just like more stages. I recently played through Mario 64 again. It was really, I blazed through it really fast. So I don't know. I want more stages for the game.
Sounds good.
I mean, I would take any HD remake of any
Mario
game.
Party
Really.
HD.
No.
No, actually, I read that
Mario Golf!
the reason why Mario Party 1 and Mario Party 2 have not been released on the Virtual Console is because they have been known to break control sticks. And that is why they are not putting it on there, because you would break your gamepad, and those things are kind of hard to replace.
What I mean, like a lot of the mini games are like rotating the joystick around.
right.
Yeah.
They could do Mario Party 3 though.
Yeah, Mario Party 3 could work. They could
But, like,
do...
do I really want it.
Not in HD, just on the
Yeah.
Virtual Console.
on the Virtual
Oh,
Console.
They already released the second one on the Wii Virtual Console.
They could do. I don't know. Yeah. Cool.
There are a lot of games. I mean, there's plenty of stuff that they could release on Virtual Console and in HD. So.
I wouldn't say Star Fox because we're getting Star Fox Zero. So
We already have a remake of Star Fox 64 on the
Yeah.
3DS.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
that doesn't really matter anyway. So
Kid Icarus
Well, I'm talking about
Uprising.
HD,
Just
guys.
put it on.
yeah, let's put Kid Icarus Uprising on
On the Wii U
or
and
the
HD.
NX. That'd be awesome. I'd play it.
Sakurai probably go for that.
Like, yes, more representation for my characters.
Just a dark pit's like, ugh. Now I'm even more edgy.
shut up, two.
Speaking of Kid Icarus, that's going to be the topic of one of our episodes later this month. We're all going to be playing through the game for the rest of the month.
Should be the end of the month.
Right, the end of the month. Yeah. So we've all got a copy of that, I think, and we're going to be playing through it, and it should be a fun discussion. We're not sure what we're going to talk about next week yet, though. We will discuss amongst ourselves what that's going to be. But thanks so much, guys, for listening to tonight's episode. We hope that you've enjoyed our discussion on some Nintendo news, on some older Nintendo games, and of course, Nintendo's newest IP, Splatoon. Well, guys, should we just sign out?
Sounds good.
Cool.
Thanks for listening, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Good luck.